Okay, good morning and welcome to HUD News at 9. Today's date's going to be July 23rd of 2020. We got a lot to discuss today, including HUD evictions, stimulus checks, and a few opportunities to earn some honest money doing honest things, okay? The other thing I want to tell you is if you're new to my channel, I have the largest channel when it comes to Section 8 affordable housing, housing choice voucher, and just about everything that has to do with those particular subjects. I don't do tips and tricks, okay? So when you land on my website or I do a video, I'm actually going to be showing you the official HUD operations or employee manuals, okay? These manuals include their test, their scoring system, everything. You can literally sit down with a pencil and paper, answer your own questions, figure out where your score is going to be, and then you determine where you want to be on that waiting list, okay? That's the difference between me and the other people making 2-minute trick videos to think they're a 5-minute craft channel. I don't do shit like that, okay? So, moving on from that, let's take a look at the website. As you can see, it's all white. There are no advertisements, no spam links. Everything's .federal, .gov, .state, or PDFs, okay? Nothing to download. You simply just click it. As you can see over here, we got the HUD manual, COC manual, so on and so forth. You can find all the links in the description or in the comments section that I'll be discussing today. Now, let's get on to what we need to talk about. First of all, let's go over here and discuss the stimulus check, okay? We're expecting today, I don't know what time, that the Republicans have already decided that looks like they're going to do the $1,200, okay? So we don't know in the next few days when this is going to pass, but I think that's probably good news for all of us. Look, guys, I watch a lot of people 4th of July sit out in their front lawn and basically pop their stimulus check in the air. Please don't be that incredibly stupid, okay? I have a neighborhood that's very low income next to me, and I just watched the stupidest move alive, and that was to sit there and pop all that stuff and get drunk. And so these people can't pay their rent, but we can afford to buy fireworks. I just, sometimes people just make their situation a lot worse, and I just watched a whole lot of that happen in a neighborhood not too far from me, okay? So I'm not trying to beat up low income people. Hell, we all have financial problems, but please don't be that stupid this time when you get a stimulus check. Let's move on. So we want to discuss some free money, okay? I'm not talking about surveys and all that other garbage where you earn a penny at a time and then at some point in your life you reach $100 and then you get something, okay? So if I give you something on my channel, it's going to be something that's immediate and that it's real, okay? First up, let's talk about this. This is Robinhood, okay? For those of you who don't know what Robinhood is it's an app, and it's also a website that allows you to invest in stocks, okay? The big difference between this site and every other one is when you go to stockbrokers or you go online to use a brokerage of certain types, they charge you to put money on your account, they charge you to trade the stock, they charge you to exit your money out into your bank account, and so all these damn fees end up to being 10 to 15%. Look, Robinhood, what they do is when you sign up, you link your bank account, and then that's it. There are no fees, period. There's nothing. They make all their money simply by having everybody's money in there, and they pool that money and earn interest. And then the other thing that they could possibly earn money off of is they have a gold membership, which is a whole $5 a month if you want advanced tools in this particular website. Let me tell you something about this Robinhood, okay? I'm going to provide a link down there. It is simply the website / and then my name. And then what it does is when you go and you log into this website and you link your bank account that they're never going to charge. The only way they're going to charge your account is if you decide to deposit some money. And even then it requires authorization. That link will allow you to get a free stock, okay? What I mean by free stock is they'll give you one between $5 and $200. Let's be realistic. The odds that you're ever going to get $200 stock the first time you sign up for this website is probably zero. You're probably going to get a $5 one like me. But here's the neat part. Within 2 days, they release that stock to you. You can just sell it instantly and then just inject it in your bank account. And if you want to be done with the website, that's fine. Be done with it. Unlink your bank account, quit right there, deposit the $5 and go on about your business, okay? Maybe you get lucky and you end up with a stock worth more than $5. And so take the money. If you don't want to do that, you can invest it. Let me tell you something else about investing on this website. You don't need to buy like Apple a $3,000 stock. It'll allow you to enter the dollar value, which means I can literally buy $1 worth of Apple stock, not the whole stock. And then, all I do is wait for it to go up by 10%, which usually takes a couple of days for that to happen. So I'm trading at $10. I invest $10 in each different company. And then when it reaches $1, I cash out. So, I went from $10 to $150 over a week. Okay? I'm not saying you're going to get the same results. It takes a lot of research, but yeah, I turned 10 into 150 just in over a week. And all I had to do was simply wait for stocks, buy them when they're really low, and then wait till they go up. Okay, so either way, you collect your 5 and go after a couple of days, or you can stay around and invest in something and just wait till it doubles your money, or you want to get 5 or 10% off of that, transfer it to your bank and you're gone. As I said, there are no fees with the site. The link's down there. If you don't do it with the link, then you're probably not going to get much out the website. Okay, so this is the offer. You get the free deal. What do I get out the deal? I'm probably going to get another retarded $5, stock. Let's just be honest. That's what it is. It's not an affiliate link. I just get a $5 stock. Okay, let's move on to something a little bit more powerful. Okay, so all of us have heard about cryptocurrency. Get that. The largest players in the game is Coinbase. Okay, it's another app on your phone. Coinbase is the most reputable of all of them. That's never been hacked and all that good stuff. When you sign up and you connect your bank account to these people, what most people don't realize is if you get a referral link, and I'll put them down there, you can earn money. So they give you coins right now. So let's be realistic about cryptocurrency, okay? This is at an early stage still. And so a lot of these companies are willing to give you $5 and $10 worth of cryptocurrency just to get you interested, okay? You can turn around when they give you this cryptocurrency and go sell it, okay? And then cash out within a few days. They have to hold it for a few days, see if you're going to stick around. Then after the few days, you just simply do what you want to do. Disconnect your bank account, take the money with you, and deposit it in your deal, okay? Nothing's going to be instant within an hour, okay? So you're still going to have to wait a few days on all these things that I'm telling you. But let me show you the proofs in the pudding, okay? I've had a Coinbase account for a while. I did the surveys. Okay, the surveys are simply this. They'll make you watch a 3-minute video once, twice, 3 times, and 4 times. And each one of those little videos you watch and you answer the question correctly, they give you some crypto. I did all of this last night, okay? So here it is. They sent me point whatever, and you can see the whole list up all the way through my email. What does that look like? They gave me $29.35 worth, okay? Now, I've got an option. Within a couple of days, I can... they'll free up that money, and then I just deposit the money, disconnect my bank account, go on about my business with $29 more than I had before, or I can sit there and just let that run for a week or two until it becomes $35 and then cash out at that point. The point is, all you're doing is connecting to your bank account. You're not required to buy anything. Coinbase does not have a fee to use it. It only has a fee to trade, okay? That's it. So there's no fee like you have to pay a monthly fee or a daily fee. None of that stuff. You can simply earn the money, leave it in there for eternity, and then the only thing that you'll ever be billed for is when you want to make a deposit or a trade. That's it. So that's it. If you've got $29, you just simply download that basically to your bank account. Not download it, but send it to your bank account, and you're gone, if that's what you want to do, okay? So there you go, my friends. There's $35 worth of money sitting out there, and it's a hell of a lot better than watching half-hour scam, nickel and dime surveys and garbage. These things just require to watch the video. The only reason they even ask you questions is to make sure you're not just going to let them run. And let me give you some advice with Coinbase when you're doing these videos. Actually watch it and learn from it, because they're going to ask you a question you don't expect, get it wrong, and then you'll lose the money. Okay? All I did was pay attention, and then I answered the questions correctly. Other than that, man, that's it. Collect all the money, and then in a few days when they release it to you, shoot it to your bank, and then what you do after that's your business. Another piece of advice with Coinbase is a lot of these companies are entering onto the site on a weekly basis, so you can keep going. There's a lot of people who earned over $500 worth of free crypto and just sold it. Every time a new little survey deal comes up, it's not a survey, a new video to learn about a new currency comes up. People do it, and then they get the currency, then they sell it, and so it's just like generating money. Okay, now let's move on, and I'm going to check the time real quick because we've been talking quite at length on this subject, so we're at 9 minutes. So next up, let's talk about federal evictions, folks. Look, let me tell you something. The federal mandate is over with. There was a memorandum that said, look, if a house is backed by a mortgage that was federally backed by the federal government, which means Fannie Mae, Fannie Mac, and all that stuff, it means that anybody in a HUD home right now, Section 8 home, whatever, that mandate ends at midnight tonight, which means that landlords will now can evict you, okay? So unless Congress acts today to stop this, they can file that eviction starting tomorrow morning at 9 a.m. your time, okay? It's over with, okay? There is no more. So if you haven't been paying your rent, It is over with in the morning. I'm just letting you know, expect the evictions to roll. How many people are going to be affected by this? Roughly 30% of all renters across the country. And I would estimate somewhere around 12 million people or more will see an immediate impact of having to go sit in court. Okay? How do you fight this? So let's talk about that. Here we go. Now, I want you to think about this ethically and unethically, and what you do is simply your choice, okay? First of all, failure to provide hot water or cold water or the sufficient quantity at a temperature or pressure that's adequate. So I'm not telling you to go take a screwdriver and stick it into your electrical work of your hot water heater to make it not work and then file it with the health department so you don't get evicted. I didn't tell you to do that. Failure to provide heat as specified. Nobody told you to stick a screwdriver in the heater and make it not work. Same thing with gas and electric. When it comes to the and then we have a few other things. Failure to provide security. Also, when you got if for some reason you got a bunch of smoke detectors that just magically disappeared, unfortunately, that's going to probably make it a health inspection issue. Lead-based paints, all the other things, roof, foundation, and other structural defects. If somehow there is a hole in your roof, somebody's knocked a hole in your ceiling and stuck a screwdriver through the roofing that's causing water to flood your carpet, unfortunately, a judge might just side with you and not evict you. If the toilet, for some reason, is spewing water from under it, somebody accidentally flushed your clothes down the toilet and your carpet's become flooded. So you're photographing all of this. Well, what happens, you've got rodents in the house, that's another violation. So nobody's telling you to go down to, the pet store and buy 20 mice and photograph that. You wouldn't want to be unethical and do that, but that might just stop your eviction. So I'm not telling you to be unethical. I'm just saying there's a lot of things that could or could not happen. I think you're smart enough to know what you have to do when things get tough, okay? So yeah, all these situations you're looking at on my screen in blue, if those things don't work out, then you report that. So who do you report it to? And just remember, all the links are in the description and comments. You go over here, and the link to the CDC gives you state and territorial health departments, okay? So you can find it by your state. Now, all you need to do before you get your eviction notice, or even when you get it, is if things are happening in your place and you have that stuff recorded with pictures, don't use video as much. You want to use a lot of pictures. That's better evidence than video, okay? Then when it's your time to go to court, you've got an excellent case, and then plus you reported them, and so all that stalls the process. So let's think, folks. What can we do to stop this eviction? Okay, I provided you with everything that you possibly need to do. Now, whether you're ethical or unethical is your business, but you have a choice. Do you want to be on the sidewalk or not? So you use this information however you feel is best, or it's going to suit you. Okay, folks, I hope that you've enjoyed all this information, all the links of how to get the free money. Now, let me tell you something else about the free links. Every one of those links I give you, make sure you click on them. Otherwise, they're not going to give you these offers, okay? So, all right, I appreciate y'all's time, and have a good day.